but it's not the first time he's fought as a featherweight. I remember him fighting a fellow called Sing Tong 4, 4 years ago. He was 8 stone 12. Lionel has always had that question about him, about making weight. Garcia, big shoulders, moving about. Flexing. Back in the red corner. Seconds out is the call. Round 1 it is. And for listeners to the major network throughout Australia and through television, Channel 7 in Victoria, here we go now for the first of scheduled 10 rounds. Rose in white trunks with green band and stripe, and Garcia in black trunks with scarlet band and stripe. As they move towards the centre ring, Rose, hands held high. Garcia pushing out the left hand, pushes it out once again, but it is short, just flicking it towards Rose's gloves, flicks it out once again. Rose backs away. Rose with plenty of stubble on his face as he moves around, lifted to the body by Garcia and jabbed by Rose. This is off target. Garcia moves up towards Lionel Rose. Rose backs towards the ropes. Garcia's lead is brushed aside. He punches again, but is short. Rose, quick forward. Jab by Rose, forcing Garcia back onto the ropes. Garcia away from the ropes and back in the centre ring. The lead is by the Mexican champion, forcing Rose back onto the ropes. Rose comes away from the ropes. Rose must have memory of Mexican fists, the fists of Ruben Olivares, bounces off the ropes, and two beautiful flashing punches by the Australian. In goes Garcia towards Rose, forcing him back into the referee's corner. Garcia flicks a left hand at the Australian. Leads the left hand once again. Jab, jab goes Lionel Rose's left hand. A left to the head by Garcia. Rose moving back towards the white corner. Along the ropes he goes. It's Garcia coming up to him. Garcia obviously slower of hand. Rose comes back. Left hand lead by Rose. Taken on the gloves by Garcia, and Garcia back with a left hand jab. Jab by Garcia once again. Moving towards Rose. A jab by Lionel Rose. Lead by Garcia. Rose slips the punch. He moves up towards Rose once again. Left hand lead by Vicente Garcia. Rose allows those punches to come to his gloves. The next one goes through. He comes back with what is Rose's favourite combination. Left jab, left hook. Left into the body now by Garcia. A short right hand uppercut by Rose. Rose cupping with the left hand in close. Coming up to the 2-minute mark of the first round. Up in centre ring, Garcia. Coming up, left hand lead. Rose with that left hook early in the round, showing just how fast he is with hands. And obviously he's not lost at this early stage nothing of the speed of his punching. Garcia moving up, however. Plodding after Rose. Punching up with the left hand, taken on the gloves by Rose. Rose comes back to the left hand jab, half hook. Trying to put Garcia off balance. Garcia leads the left hand by Garcia. Left again by Garcia, pushing Rose back on the ropes. Garcia goes back now as Rose comes in with left hook, left jab, left hook, and a short right. Rather scrambled 2 or 3 of the punches, but one left jab and one left hook, very good indeed. Garcia moving to Rose again. The Mexican going up, forcing Rose back towards the ropes. Garcia finds that Rose comes in close to him. Only a few seconds to go, as it is Garcia lunging with the left hand. Rose moving back towards the ropes. A left hand jab now by Garcia. Rose moving away. Now comes back towards the opponent, left towards the body, but taken on the elbow by Garcia. Jab by Garcia. Lets that left hand go once again, forcing Rose away. And they touch gloves going towards their corner. I think the points in the first round would go to Lionel Rose. As I saw it, Terry Riley scored the first round.
5-4, Ron.
5-4 in favour of?
In favour of Lionel. I think he was with a snappy left hand.
5-4 to Rose the first round on Terry Riley's card. The bell for the end of round 1.
Second round, round 2.
Up for round 2 now of the scheduled 10-round contest with Rose backing away. Left hand jab now by Garcia. Jab by Garcia. First round scored 5-4 by Terry Riley for Lionel Rose. And I don't think there'd be any argument about that. Beautiful left hand jab by Rose. Short left hook by Rose. Jab by Rose again. The lead is by Garcia. Garcia moving towards Rose. Coming in once again with the left hand. Rose away from the ropes now. Back towards centre ring. Left hand jab by Rose. A short right to the head by Rose. A right uppercut by Rose. Garcia moving towards him, but Rose faster in his hands, goes away once again. In comes Garcia now towards Lionel Rose. Rose covers up as Garcia cuts for the body. One a little low, right to the side of the head. Hard left hook by Rose, forcing Garcia back on the ropes. Hits Garcia with left and right to the head. Left hand jab by Rose, and a jab by Garcia. Garcia leads the left hand once again. The lead is by Garcia. Rose comes back with a left hand jab. Jab again by Rose. In close, a short right to the head by Lionel Rose. Garcia left floundering in that exchange. He goes after the Australian, however. Lionel Rose back with a left hand jab. A left hook to the head by Garcia. Rose takes that one, comes back with a left-hand jab, slightly offline. Jab by Garcia once again. Jab by Garcia once more. Left jab, left hook by Rose, but the hook was over the inside of the glove. Left-hand jab by Rose once more. A left-hand lead now by Garcia, walking up to Rose. Rose goes whack into the body with a left rip. The lead by Garcia once more. Rose taking his points coolly and collecting them well. Back at Garcia, the stabbing left hand of the Australian. This is for the first one, scores with an X. A left-hand jab by Garcia. Expressionless, solid, pursuing the Mexican, coming after Rose. Rose fast. Quicksilver with the right hand. Hard right to the head by Rose. As Garcia moves towards him, Rose goes back into the corner. Rose now comes up and left to the head by Rose as Garcia goes left to the body. Jab by Rose once again. Rose coming back. Garcia beats him with a punch with a left-hand jab. Rose is back with a left hand and pulls Garcia off balance. And Rose, with a smile on his face, as Fitzpatrick indicates to him, tut. But it is Rose who had the advantage as he pulled Garcia off balance. Garcia wide and foot of stance now, moves in, clubbing left hand to the head. Left to the body, left to the head now by Rose. Jab by Garcia. Back at centering, it's the left-hand lead by Garcia. Jab to left hand once again. Hard left-hand jab by Garcia. Rose's counter was short. Jab by Garcia once again, moving towards Rose. Rose going back towards the ropes now as Garcia tries to cut him. Hits him with a good right hand. Goes after Rose. Rose is back with a clubbing left hand. Short right, left-hand jab by Garcia. Garcia moving after the former Bantamweight Champion of the world. Putting Rose back towards the red corner. It's Garcia's corner. Left-hand jab now by Garcia. Garcia jabs again with the left hand. Puts Rose across to the referee's corner. Hits him with the left to the head and Rose is weaving in the corner. Garcia tries to nail him. Rose comes away with a right to the head, left to the head, and a hard right to the head. Hard right to the head by Rose. And it was a hard 15 round that time. Let's see how Fitzpatrick scored it. Whatever how Fitzpatrick scored it, here's how Terry Riley scored it.
I think Lionel 5-4, Ron.
5 points to Lionel Rose, 4 points to Vicente Garcia as the bell goes for the end of round 2.
Pretty fast. Garcia, that was the second round, was the only one that Garcia really handed a punch. What do you think, Bob?
I think Rose is going very well. He's punching very strongly with his left hand with a lot of authority, and it's a very deciding factor. Up to date, I think the hard left hand of Rose.
First 2 rounds to Lionel Rose. Up now for the third round. You're hearing the action through major network stations throughout Australia, and you're watching the action through Channel 7 in Melbourne. Left-hand jab now by Lionel Rose. A right into the body by Rose. Right into the body once again, and Vicente Garcia stumbles just a little. Garcia weighs 9 stone 2. This is the white corner, and Garcia is in the red corner. Up at center ring, it's a left-hand lead by Garcia, jab by Rose. The lead by Garcia is short. Rose is back with a left-hand jab. Jab again by Lionel Rose, short. Garcia backing off that time. Comes back with a left-hand jab now. Garcia, the Mexican Featherweight Champion, moving into Lionel Rose. Left-hand jab. Lionel Rose goes in close, and Garcia hits him with the left hand. Rose pulls Garcia off balance and clipped him with the right hand as he was off balance. The seconds of Garcia here, right next to our broadcasting position, are really gesticulating and very unhappy about that effort by Lionel Rose. Lionel Rose set himself for a left rip, but the punch didn't score. Short jabbing left hand by Garcia. He comes up to Rose once again. A left hand lead now by Garcia. Hard right to the head by Rose. Left hand jab by Rose. Jab by Rose once again. Garcia moving in. It's a right into the body now by Rose, and Garcia back at him again, but changing his mind, not leading the left hand. It's a left hand lead by Garcia. Right to the head by Garcia, and Rose pushed out a left hand. Garcia landed the right hand hard on the 3-day growth of beard on Rose's chin. Rose backs off. Left hook now by Rose. Fast flashing punch. Without doubt, Rose's best punch, that left hook. A right to the head now by Rose. Garcia puts out the left hand. A right into the body by Garcia. Rose is back on the ropes. A left hand jab by Garcia. Moving up to Rose. Balked him with the left hand. Hit him with the right. Rose is back in the white corner. Gets out of the corner. Back towards center ring. Clubbing left hand now by Lionel Rose. Fighting with fine balance at the moment. Fast hand. Left hand jab now by Garcia. Stunning right hand by Garcia. Left into the body now by Garcia. Left hand jab to the face by Rose. Left hand jab by Garcia. Garcia moving back towards the ropes. Lead by Garcia is short. Clubbing left hook by Rose. Inclined to be a little bit to the inside of the glove, but still it landed. Right hand thrown by Garcia. Rose just pulls that head away and makes the punch miss. Left hand jab now, right to the head by Rose. Center ring now is Garcia. Left hand lead now by Garcia. Rose steps around once more. Garcia belts the right hand with the body. Left hand back on the ropes. Rose weaving on the ropes, and Garcia belts him with a left into the body and right to the head. And Rose skips away from the corner. I think those body punches hurt him that time because he didn't come back with counter punches. Left hand jab now. Hard left hook by Rose. Jab by Rose, then hook by Rose. Good combination. A right to the head by Rose. Beautiful punch. Exploded on the chin there of the Mexican. Rose goes away once again. Only a few seconds to go. Left into the body now by Garcia. And Garcia let that right hand go just as proceedings ended, and Terry Riley scored that one.
Rose 5-4, Ron.
Rose 5-4 as the bell goes for the end of round 3.
Second round, round 4.
Coming up for what will be round 4. At the center ring, touch of gloves. Vicente Garcia, featherweight champion of Mexico, fighting Lionel Rose, the former bantamweight champion of the world, now campaigning as a featherweight. A right to the head by Rose. Garcia moving up. It's a left-hand jab and a right to the head by Rose. Garcia coming up now towards the Australian, Lionel Rose. Still with those magnificently fast hands of his. Fighting with beautiful balance at the moment. He has the first 3 rounds on the board. This is the 4th. It's Garcia leading a left hand. Rose, left-hand jab once again. Garcia coming up to his opponent, left-hand jab now by Garcia, and a good left hand by Garcia. Butted home to Rose's face. Rose goes around. Rose comes back with a left-hand jab. Returns it in time. Beautiful left-hand punching by Rose. Now Garcia moving into his opponent, and a left hook to the head by Rose. Garcia stands in close, thuds to the body with both lefts and rights. A right to the body by Rose, behind the scoring line. Away to center ring. It's a left-hand lead now by Garcia. Right to the head by Garcia. Right to the head by Rose once again. Rose up to the left hand and works hard with the right hand. Clubbing with it. And Garcia not too pleased about it as he pushes his opponent away. Garcia left hand, but knocked aside by Rose. Rose coming back at his opponent again, but waiting for Garcia to move, and Garcia goes in closer, left into the body. Clubbing right hand now by Rose. Forces Garcia back on the ropes. Garcia moved the wrong way that time for Rose. Left to the head by Rose. But he was setting Garcia for a left hook, and Garcia moved towards his right. A right to the head by Garcia. Beautiful left hook by Rose. Up at center ring, left-hand jab now by Rose. Garcia moving in towards his opponent. Garcia swinging a left hand, but misses with the punch. A left-hand jab by Garcia and a stinging right-hand counter from Lionel Rose. Left hand by Garcia. Garcia walks through that right hand. Hits Rose with a right to the body, right to the head, left to the body. A right to the head once again by Garcia, and Rose goes for the evasion. Gets away and gets back in the center ring. Hits him with a beautifully neat left hook. Short right to the head, but Garcia stays in there thumping, and Rose decides she'll get the heck out of there. Comes back with a left hook to the body. Short right to the head by Rose. Jab by Garcia. At center ring, left-hand jab now by Rose. Garcia moving towards him, has Rose in the ropes, hits Rose left to the body, and then a right to the head by Garcia. The next one goes round behind Rose's head, and Rose gets away, comes back with a left-hand jab. He pushes Garcia off balance, walks after him, and Lionel has a big smile on his face that time as he steps back. Back in the center ring, the lead is by Garcia. Left-hand jab by Rose. Rose is away, a left-hand lead now by Rose. A clash of heads, a left into the body by Garcia. Rose finding that Garcia is pretty hard to hurt. And Garcia just keeps on soaking up the punishment, walking up. Left-hand jab now by Garcia. Forcing Rose back on the ropes. Left hand misses to the right. And Rose pulls Garcia. The first time Rose has pulled Garcia towards the clinch. And he's holding on to Garcia. Referee Vic Patrick calls for the breakaway. Only a few seconds to go in this round. Garcia walking after Rose. Left-hand jab now by Garcia. Jab by Rose. Garcia moving up towards him. Rose going back towards the ropes. It's a left-hand lead now by Rose. Garcia comes back, swinging a right hand. But hostilities are ended, and Terry Riley scores that round.
I thought that was even, Ron.
5-5, even round for Rose and Garcia. The bell for the end of round 4. Bobby Dunlop, what did you think?
Well, I think this fella's a very durable tradesman. He keeps going up looking for fight, but I've got Rose comfortably ahead at this stage. He's going very impressively, Rose. I think he's throwing very nice combinations.
Well, I thought that I thought Lionel had a shade of it of that round because he was boxing better. But I do think that I think that the Mexican is so tough that he's going to worry the heck out of Lionel before this is all over. Just walking up on top of him, and I've noticed this. Bobby and Terry, you'll bear me out. He hasn't opened his mouth. This fellow's breathing through his nose all the time. He keeps his teeth clenched, and you can't sit those blokes down. They're very tough. And he's an exceptionally tough fellow.
This is round 5, and it's Vicente Garcia fighting Lionel Rose. We'll just keep the score as Terry Riley is keeping it, and he has 20 points for Rose and 17 for Garcia after 4 rounds. It is a left-hand jab by Garcia, left-hand jab by Garcia again, a jab by Rose. Jab by Rose is off the target. Garcia showing in the 4th round that Rose's punches are not hurting him, and he's walking through them in an effort to get into position to punch himself. Coming up towards Rose. Rose with a beautiful left-hand jab. Jab by Garcia. Rose coming back at his opponent once again. A left hand to the body by Garcia. Into the short ribs. Rose comes back with a hard right to the head. Left hook to the head now by Lionel Rose. Left-hand jab by Rose. Jab by Garcia. Garcia continues to walk after Rose. Belts him with a right hand to the head. And then a left into the body. And stands in close chest to chest with Rose. The lead is by Rose. Garcia coming up to his opponent. Left-hand jab now by Garcia. Right to the body by Rose. Jab by Garcia. Garcia walks up to Rose again. And Rose belts him with a right hand and hurt Garcia. A right to the head. And Rose, the Australian Tiger, is across the ring after him. Hits him with left and right. That was a beautiful right hand by Rose that really hurt Garcia. Garcia spun across the ring. Not certain whether he was in Mexico City or Melbourne town. Left-hand jab now by Rose. Jab by Rose again. A belt to the body with a right hand by Rose. But Garcia comes back to his opponent. The lead is by Garcia. A hard right to the head by Garcia. A left into the body now by Rose. He's given a hard right to the body. A left-hand lead now by Garcia. Right to the head by Rose. Garcia left hand lifting to the right. Chasing after Rose. Rose comes in and hits Garcia with a beautiful right hand. Left-hand jab now by Garcia. Walks up to Rose again. Belts the left hand to the body. A left-hand lead now by Rose. Hard right to the head by Rose. Skips away from the ropes. Back towards center ring. The left-hand jab. And there's some thought. He hit him with a right uppercut. There was a question as to whether Rose had hurt his hand that time, but he hit him with a right uppercut with a lot of confidence. Back towards center ring. Left-hand lead. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's all over and Rose has won by Lionel Rose has won by a knockout. Lionel's won by a knockout. Congratulations, Lionel. Terrific, pal. How do you feel, mate? Good, yeah. How does it feel to be a featherweight? How do you feel about that? A terrific one, Lionel. Good. How does it feel?
Pretty good, thanks, Ron.
Terrific, boy.
When did you think you had
You really thought a terrific win. A terrific one. Lionel?
Probably about, first in that round then. He came to the right cross and hurt him, and, perhaps a few more well-priced strikes. The first one hit him was, thing about.
Did he hurt you with any, Lionel?
Yeah, good body puncher.
When did he hurt you most?
When he hit me today.
What part of the fight? Early?
Right throughout the fight, he's a pretty good body puncher. Hit me one right in the eye. A good left hook.
Lionel, how did you really feel about the fight tonight? Is the same as you felt about other fights where you was keen and sharp?
Yeah, a bit edgy, Ron.
A bit edgy.
But, probably understandable. Being first up featherweight.
What about the future?
Well,
Still as keen about the future as ever?
Still as keen,
Going on with it?
Oh, yeah, I think I'll be going on with
Got
it.
ambitions for the featherweight title?
Well, it's there to be won, but
Good boy.
whether I win it is another thing.
Do you want to win it?
I want to win it. That's
You
the main
really
thing.
want to win it?
Well, it'll be a tremendous ambition fulfilled by me. It'll be something, will be wonderful.
Good boy. Thanks very much, Lionel. Congratulations.